The Odisha government has sent a warning to the primary teachers who have been protesting across the state for fulfillment of their demands. In a letter written to all the DEOs and BEOs of the state, the Director of Elementary Education has mentioned that most of the teachers have not taken any permission from their competent authorities and participated in the strike, which is a gross misconduct. The Elementary Education Director stated that there shall be 220 working days in an academic year, and if the same will not be achieved during the normal working months, then it has to be compensated in the later part. The letter stated that a subcommittee under the chairmanship of the Elementary Education Director has been formed by the government to examine and discuss the demands in presence of the office bearers of the Teacher Association. It further mentioned that after thread-by discussion with the office bearers of the Teachers Association, the committee will recommend its decision to the Interministerial Committee for taking final decision on the demands. The DEOs and BEOs have been requested to apprise the matter to the teacher associations at the district and block level to call off the strike and resume in the duties forthwith in the interest of the students who are being deprived of the right to education. Notably, the primary teachers under the banner of the Primary School Teachers Association are staging the agitation seeking fulfillment of the demands including job regularization and pay hike. As per reports, the abolition of contractual appointment as has been done in the case of high school teachers is the first demand. Besides, the inclusion of ex-cadre teachers in the elementary cadre, hike of grade pay and formulation of service cadre for art and PT teachers, filling up of vacancies and old pension system were among the major demands. Stay tuned for more updates. Bureau Report, OTV News. At least 5 people have died in Odisha's Bargarh in the last few days due to scrub typhus infection, which spreads through the bites of infected chiggers. While 2 of the deceased were from Sohela block, 1 death was reported from Attabira, Bheden and Barpali blocks of the district. Situation has turned alarming in the region as more positive cases have been detected. What is scrub typhus and why is it worrisome? The Health Department of Odisha shared a post mentioning the causes, symptoms and treatment required if a person is infected. Scrub typhus is a zoonotic disease which can spread through bites of infected chiggers or larval mites. Farmers and people who regularly go to farmlands and forests are most vulnerable to chigger bites. As far as symptoms are concerned, dark scab-like region at the site of bite, fever, headache, chills, etc. might be the symptoms of scrub typhus. If you experience these symptoms after chigger bites, then do not ignore as it can be fatal. Consult a doctor immediately as scrub typhus can be treated with antibiotics. Do note that delay in treatment is dangerous for patients as there are chances that it may lead to organ failure and more fatal consequences. Scrub typhus, like many other bacterial diseases, can be diagnosed in the laboratory with serology and PCR tests. No vaccine exists for this disease. However, antibiotic treatment, preferably with doxycycline, is generally recommended in the fight against the infection. India is seeing a fresh scare with the resurgence of Nipa virus in Kerala's Kozhikode district. This is Kerala's 4th outbreak of Nipa, a rare viral infection that at present has no cure or vaccine. Nipa is a zoonotic virus which is transmission of virus from animal to humans, which can be spread through contaminated food or directly between humans on exposure to secretions. The deadly brain damaging virus is transmitted to humans through direct contact with the bodily fluids of infected bats, pigs or other people. According to Kerala Health Minister, there have been 2 deaths since August 30 and there are 3 active cases currently, including a 24-year-old health professional who tested positive for Nipa on Wednesday night. At least 706 people, including 153 health workers, underwent tests to check the spread of the virus, the results of which are awaited. Fever, cough, respiratory distress, diarrhea, nausea, vomiting, muscle aches and fatigue are all common symptoms. In addition to the usual symptoms, the central nervous system, that is the brain, also gets involved, resulting in encephalitis, the inflammation of brain. But before that, people get seizures, 1 or 2 sometimes many episodes, and face confusion or disorientedness. While the incubation period is only 4 to 14 days, the fatality or death rate is 40 to 75%. As per experts, social distancing, masking and use of sanitizers is advisable as the disease can only be prevented with caution. People should also recognize the symptoms of this disease and seek medical attention as soon as possible if one suspects an infection. Preventing the infection is equally important. For that, one needs to avoid fruits bitten by birds or animals. Ensure you scrub your hands after being in close contact with the sick. Wear double masks and gloves while looking after the sick. Wear PPE kits if visiting hospitals. There is no cure or vaccine for animals or humans as of now. Primary treatment for humans is supportive care. As the disease has high mortality rate and relatively low infectivity, it has never become an epidemic or pandemic. Stay tuned for more updates. Bureau Report, OTV News.